Hey, little update with the Ascot. So what I've been doing, and I mentioned it in a previous post, is just correcting what somebody had the brilliant idea to do of using gloss spray paint on every surface of the bike. It's still right there. And if gloss is in the wrong place, it just, and especially if it's been shot wrong, look at that. It just looks so bad. The pipe, they did the pipe. I'm probably going to have the pipe powder coated. Anyway, I just noticed that the brake lever is a little bit tweaked. That's fixable. Anyway, so they did the motor. That's Scotch-Brighted down. So what I've been doing, this was a disaster up here. So they had spray painted, just masked off stuff and just shot clear everywhere. So I put this back to flat because I think flat looks like the most factory look. So I put that back to flat, and then I got a nail file and ground off, because they had just blown paint over this, but I ground off. That's what it's supposed to look like. And then I reshot the bar in gloss because the bar is supposed to be glossy. I just did it a lot better. I reshot the headlight bucket. I actually cleaned up this entire area. So all this stuff has been repainted. The bracket. I leveled out the headlight. The headlight was canted a little bit to one side. So, and I got a brand new headlight. Well, not a brand new, but a new old stock. Actually, old stock is just in good condition. The bike had a cracked headlight. So I've got a new headlight for it. I reshot the headlight bucket. I'm not thrilled with how the finish came out on that. I kind of did a spatter of like semi-gloss. I don't know. It's not great, but it's way better than what was on there. So, and when I was taking off the brake lever, one of the bolts was frozen. So I'm waiting for actually, when I was taking off the whole master cylinder, one of the bolts was frozen. So I'm waiting on a new bolt for that. And then put the headlight in. Oh, gauge cluster. So over here, here, let's go to the stock or the one that came with it. Here's the gauge cluster that came with it. The bike is a low mile bike. It only has 4,600 miles on it, but you can see the speedometer Lexan, the clear Lexan. Focus. There we go. Was broken in. Okay, thanks Alexa. Anyway, so, and it had some trauma right here. Boom, bam. So what I did, I found cheap, well, relatively cheap, and I'll explain why. I found a new cluster, and this one only has 175 miles on it. And again, when I say new, I'm just saying new to the bike. Brand new ones are definitely not available. I changed everything to LED. So those are all the LED bulbs in it. This one came off a bike that only has 175 miles on it. Well, I claim the bike has 175 miles on it. I would like to, but my conscience wouldn't let me do that, so I won't do that. But what's great is I'm going to clean this one up. I'm going to repaint the bezel, because the bezel's a little bit just weathered. Repaint the bezel, and then I'm going to put the other one, just clean the other one up a little bit. I should be able to sell the one that came with the bike for pretty close to what I paid for this, because what's cool is this one came with an ignition switch, and it came with this part. And parts for this is for the gas cap. Parts for these bikes are really quite rare. So I probably get the same, if not more, for my gauge, the gauge cluster that came with it, and this piece. So that'll be a wash. Here's the old headlight. Nice big crack. But it had this headlight had a good bezel around it. So I had to swap, here's the new headlight, and I had to swap the bezels on it. So that's nice, shiny, brand new. So look at this mess I got going on. Why is my phone not the heck? The disaster, and I can't work like this. So I'm going to take a break, come back, clean this up, and then do some more work on that, and then I got to get back to the Ninja. Ninja is almost done. Only thing we're waiting on is gas tank from the painters. Look at my repair. I'm so proud. This had a big crack in it right here, and I repaired that, repainted, masked everything, factory color. Look at how wonderful that is. Came out very sharp. Bike's almost done. Throw the fairings on it today, and then we're just waiting for the gas tank, and it will be ready to go, up for sale. So that is my update. All right.